Hi you all. This is gonna be a little. This is completely different. Like I had no plan to do this reading, and I was just meditating, and I got this download, and it's kind of a message, kind of a situation, very specific. So definitely, it's not general. It's very specific message that I kind of feeling right now. So I just wanted to record this and share it with all of you. Hope that whosoever needs to hear it will reach to them. So while I was meditating, I'm not gonna shuffle card right now because let me tell you what the message that I was getting. Like when I was meditating, I felt that I'm connecting with a person who has this strong connection, very soul based, very spiritual based, but very, it's a love based romance, like very strong love based connection with another person. And they they did not talk they are not talking to each other for quite a long time, almost like an year or so. And they both know that they do love each other very much. They have very much strong confidence in their connection, in their love that they share. But whatever reason they are not talking, it's not that they fought or anything. It's just something that they cannot really comprehend, something that they cannot really wrap their head around, fathom the in understanding of the whole situation. And it's been so long, and they feel that, there are many times that they try to convince themselves that, you know it was a beautiful connection one time, but now it's gone. It's not that they're not accepting the truth, but the thing is, they strongly intuitively feel that the love that they share, it's so much present, even though there is no physical manifestation there is no tangible outcome or tangible act that they can point out to say that yes, it is thriving and alive in a 3D world. But in their intuition, through their intuition and senses, they feel that so much. So it's not that they're just holding on to because of ego or pride base. It's not at all. It's far away from that kind of concept. It's more very spiritual and intuitive based. And I feel like I'm connecting with a person who really, they're very creatively charged, and they want to do there is like a lot of creative explosion in their life, in their mind. They want to do a lot of, I don't know, for some reason I'm connecting with a person who is extremely creative. And maybe you are involved in some kind of art, writing, or something like that. And there is like a lot of burst of energy, burst of ideas in your head, and you don't do anything half-heartedly. You do everything, you go all the way in, and you give everything you have whenever you do some kind of creative project or some kind of creative, whenever you execute some kind of creative idea into and translate that into something that other people can appreciate and other people can watch, feel, read, or see. But because this you have this, your mind, body, and spirit so soaked in that connection, you feel somehow stuck, even though you don't want that feeling to go away, because that's a beautiful feeling that you get when you love someone so much. Even though without any kind of external stimuli, this love can sustain for so long. without anything, and you are very proud and feel very lucky, and you appreciate and you thank universe to give you this opportunity to feel this kind of love so deeply. But at the same time you feel like this love, this bonding is kind of holding you back some way, because there is a lot of things that you want to do, but you cannot really pour your heart and mind completely, because like your heart, mind, and your soul is kind of captured by other energy as well. So you feel that you cannot really give your 100%, or maybe more than 100% that you usually give to any kind of creative project. And creativity is not just a career to you, creativity is a mode of expression for you. Without it you feel a little lost. This is how you express yourself. Maybe you are the person I'm connecting with who has hard time to really communicate with others. I mean, that doesn't mean that you don't have any friends or anything. I think you do have, but you are extremely deep. Sometimes your depth cannot be understood by others, and creativity is a venue for you to really spell or really flush all those nuance and all those complexity that you feel inside. So being in touch with any kind of creative outlet is extremely important to you in that sense. So by not able to do that completely because your kind of energy is consumed by this connection, which you also very proud of and thankful about, but you feel a little stuck and you don't know what to do. It's not that you are, of course, if they come back and if you guys materialize and consummate this kind of connection materially, you would be more than happy and you would love to do that. You are waiting to make that happen, but you are also fine just to have that hold that strong feelings of love in your heart and just go on with your life. But the only thing that you are facing right now, that you feel that you cannot really pour your heart and soul into your creative process because you feel like that has been shared and you don't like that. So that's the message I'm getting. Okay, and I'm gonna pull out some cards just to see that what you may need to do and what universe has to guide you and what universe wants to tell you. Okay, so if you connect with this situation, this is for you. I know this is very very specific and it's very impromptu reading, so that's that. Okay, I have to do it because I felt so strong desire, like urge and push, that I'm here. We got Empress. Yeah, with the Empress, like I feel like this is you. Definitely this is you. You are so spiritually and creatively awake, and you're really, everything is really aligning in your life. You are creatively charged. You are in a perfect situation in a maybe a material world, in terms of your family situation, in terms of your money situation. You don't have extra burden thinking about finance, extra burden thinking about family members or any other. You are kind of very free and you are ready to receive. But like I said, there is this, you feel like even though you are not waiting, but you are waiting. Your soul is waiting. At the same time, you are getting all this call, like universal call to do so many beautiful projects, write so many beautiful things that you think you never thought you would be able to write, or make some painting that you never thought that you are gonna get that kind of inspiration again. But you are getting all this inspiration, but you still feel like somewhere in your mind and body and your spirit you are waiting to receive something. So there is this kind of sublime waiting thing. That's what I'm getting. We got 6 of Pentacles. I again feel this is you. Of course this is you, because this is specifically a message for you. You are so ready to share your talent. You are so ready to make your, all these things that you want to communicate with people. All these things that maybe people don't really think about. I'm connecting with someone who is extremely very creative, very sensitive mind, and you have so many good stuff, very human, very compassionate thing that you want to share with the rest of us. But you don't feel, and in order to really that kind of sharing, you feel like that you have to give everything you got. But somewhere you cannot give everything you got, because you feel that kind of pull that is kind of holding you back. All this major arcana I'm getting. Temperance. You have been, you have been very spiritually in tune. You knew that in order to really feel that kind of love in one's heart, one has to be extremely spiritually in tune with their own different chakras, and you are very in tune with that. You are extremely, I'm connecting with someone who is so, I can feel the energy is so beautiful and calming. You are so creative. That's the main word I'm getting. You are so creative and so talented. You have so much good things to share with the world, and you have been nurturing your spirituality for quite a long, because you know that in order to really give back, in order to really feel the humanistic nature in one's heart, one has to be very spiritually in tune with their own self, so that they can understand the society and their external world with a clear eye, with a new vision, with a new perspective, and share that with the world. I'm also getting a very philanthropic kind of spirit, a philanthropic soul that out there, and kind of so ready to share all this thing. But okay, I'm gonna get one more card, and then I'm gonna ask for advice. I'm gonna seek what universe wants to tell you. This is the state of yours right now, where you are. Seven of Wands in reverse. I feel like with Seven of Wands in reverse, there are moments when you feel like that, you know what, I have these feelings in my heart and I'm just gonna grow from it. I'm gonna use all this love that I have inside of me and I'm gonna pour it in my creativity. I'm gonna share it with the world. Sometimes you feel like that your this struggle with this, you feel this kind of setback kind of energy is over, but it comes back. Sometimes you feel very energetic and you feel all like almost like Ace of Wands kind of energy. You feel like you are so ready to share your talent with the rest of the world, and you feel like you are so ready to give your 500% into your creativity, your creative project, so that it can be the best work of yours. But it like goes and comes back. Then you again feel that when you get into this process of doing it, you can feel inside that your heartstring is so attached to this person, and you miss that person all the time, that even if you're thinking about this creative project, it's not that's not the only thing on your mind, you know what I mean? So you are not completely soaked into the process, completely soaked into the sentimentality or sensitivity of that project. So, and you feel that you are not being fair with your own work, because the way you work, you give everything whenever you work. Work means I'm talking about your creative project. But it just that kind of goes and come back. One time you feel very hopeful that okay, I'm gonna give everything to my work, I'm gonna translate this love that I feel, I'm gonna translate it and spread it to everyone. It's not gonna be just concentrated to one person. Then it comes back to you again. You feel that you are not giving, that you don't have that 500% to give. Okay, so I'm gonna take some card from Wild Unknown, because I find Wild Unknown Tarot is extremely there. I love their artwork, and I feel like it's extremely spiritually deep and healing tarot deck. So I'm going to use this for advice, or what universe wants you to follow. If you're seeking any advice, and I feel like you have been there are moments maybe at night or whenever you are alone, you feel like without any reason you just cry, and you feel like what I can do where I can feel that kind of free, where I can give my everything to these ideas, to the thing that I want to do. But then you just feel you have no power over it, and you really cry to universe, and you asking for help. You have been asking for help and guide you to stop this, either bring them to you in material world so that you can build all these things that you want to build together, or just give all this energy back to you so that you can pour it into your work. And you have been crying to universe for quite a long time to make this balance happen, but it's not happening. Interesting. Son of Swords is like a Knight of Swords in regular tarot. That's your advice. Universe is telling you. Universe is telling you, if you have, from all this intuition, if you have a knowledge, like let's say you know that if you believe that they will come back, universe is telling you, just hold on to that one statement. But the problem is with you that you hold on to that, but then you feel like, because it's not happening, it's been quite a long time, and then you get a little, then it's very hard for you to hold on to that statement, because then you feel like you are deceiving yourself by saying something which may not be the true. Even though intuitively you so strongly you feel that connection, but when you put that connection into a statement that okay, it will come to me, or we will be together, or something like that, which we can understand in 3D world, the moment you hold on to that kind of statement, it gets, then you start feeling you are okay, and that's time when you hold on to that, then you feel all rejuvenated, and you feel like you can pour all your energy into work that you want to do. But then few months or maybe a month goes away, and then you feel like okay, nothing is happening, maybe I'm just deceiving myself to say this, by saying this, that it will happen, because you are very sensitive and awake person, so you don't like to lie to yourself. Definitely you are very honest and truthful to yourself, and then you feel like you are lying to yourself so that you can do the work. You are very honest, so then you feel like what is the truth, and the moment you go back to that, you feel like you are not, your energy, you cannot give all of your energy, all of your dedication to work that you want to do. That's the only thing you want to do right now, to give your all of you that you got inside, and pour it into your work, creative work. But universe is telling you that no matter how, it's very hard. I don't know why universe is telling you this. I know this is very hard. At the end of the day, we are not God or anything. We are just human being, and we have our limit. But universe is telling you to hold on to that truth, no matter how hard it is. That one statement that you get, whether you believe that okay, it will never happen, or yes, it will happen, whatever, that statement, universe is telling you to hold on to that. Oh my god, this is extremely hard. Okay, I'm gonna get a few more cards. And you see that there is no color in this card, it's all black and white. So I feel like universe is telling you to be that black and white right now. Whatever you think that statement gonna serve your purpose, even though your intuition tells you otherwise from time to time, you just need to hold on to that statement, hold on to that truth and knowledge in a very black and white form. Okay. Five of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like with five of Pentacles in reverse, when you, like I said, I can feel that you have been crying and seeking help from universe, and you have been telling that why did you make me feel that there is so much of truthfulness and so much of honesty and connection can exist with another person, if that is not never gonna be actualized, then why you are punishing me like this? Universe is telling you here that they are not punishing you. Don't feel that universe is just left you out in the cold. It's not like that. Again, hold on to that truth in a black and white form, because even though it may feel like that, it's like this, like sometimes we feel like, and we ask to whosoever we believe in, art, the ether, that why did you make me so sensitive, so emotional, if I and then you don't give me any person to share that emotion with? Then I feel like I'm carrying this mountain amount of emotion and sensitivity, and I'm just getting buried with this pressure without sharing with anyone. Because most of the time, whenever I share, people don't get the depth of the emotion, they don't get the intensity that all those depth holds. Then why did you give me so much of depth if I cannot share it? That's why you seek to this creative outlet, because that's your way of releasing all this load that you carry inside. But here I feel like universe is telling you that they have your back. You're not gonna be left alone in the cold. You're not gonna be like this, a flower just withering in the dark. It's not gonna be like that. Just hold on to things right now in a black and white form. But when a person like you, who is so creative and spiritually so like enlightened and intuitively so in tune, it's very hard to see things black and white, because you are a beautiful artist or writer or whatever your creative medium is, because you can see beyond the veil. And beyond the veil means seeing the gray area which doesn't meet our naked eyes. So with that kind of talent and that kind of intuition, it's very hard to see things black and white. But that's your challenge right now. See things very clear cut. Like, say you have to tell yourself, okay, this is, they are gonna come to me, they're not gonna come to me, it's gonna happen. Like those kind of very clear cut statement that you have to make it to yourself, and then hold on to it. An extreme amount of faith and trust it needs to hold on to that kind of, hold on, I need to change the battery. Yeah, an extreme amount faith and trust it needs to really honing this energy. Okay, one more card, okay, and then I'm gonna end it. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Universe is also telling you that this journey is yours and yours only. I don't think if you seek help from others, if you consult your friends, family, or some kind of professional help or whatever to climb this mountain and go to the other side is not gonna help. It's only you who has to navigate through this journey with immense amount of faith and trust, and be very binary right now to go through this thing. Because if you talk about this to others, they will not understand. They will not understand this intense connection that you hold. They will try to, Pentacles is all about how does it work on earth in a very earthy way. It's a very tangible and feasible and kind of logical way of finding a solution of a crisis. But this is not a logical situation. So if you go out to people for asking for help and seeking kind of perspective, it's not going to help you. It's only going to make this binary more muddy, and that's not going to be in your favor. So you have to just, seriously, universe is demanding that kind of trust and faith you hold, and you just tell yourself, okay, I give everything to you, and you will give me in return, you will pay me back for my immense amount of faith and trust that I hold for you, like to the universe. And you need to have that trust that universe will pay you back. But consulting others will only gonna make things harder. This is a very tough reading, but this is it. Okay, that's all. And if you, I just hope, seriously, I just hope that this reach to people who needs to hear it. I don't know. If you know anyone, kind of sense that they may be going through something, maybe you can share. I don't know. Alright. You guys are also beautiful. I feel so calming every time I talk to you guys. Your energy really a blessing in my life. Thank you so much for being here. And that's it. I just feel very humble right now that you guys are here, that we all are connecting in such a beautiful way, and eliminating differences, bringing people together. That's beautiful. Okay, alright, take care. I'm getting emotional. Alright, I will see you next time. Bye.